audacity can fix it over 30 minutes. Audacity. Sorry, guys, this is very important. Just give me this Audacity. Audacity is now recording. Now I set up one again. What's AI? Because I don't trust AI since I use record, no. Share, record, no. Okay, yes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna use this some of the terms here. But first of my video, this video is very important to me and everyone else. In several collapse. Basically, for me personally, it means a lot because it means to be 5 years old. I'm like, I'm 4 years old right now. I don't know child in there. I am in the room. If you're sure, I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna get that house. But it's gonna take time. But you know, because the house don't help me. Because I'm autistic and they don't help me. So I'm just gonna use something. So first things first. Anyone that's not a Gen Z, basically gets to be between 1955 to 1985. Since 1998 or 5, you know, Gen Z is 2023, 2024, I think it's 1980, 2012, let me calculate it, 2012 minus 2012 minus 25 years, it's 1987. But 1987 is not Gen Z. Is it? No, okay. I think I'll keep it there, you know, because that's basically 2025, 2012, 1998, 1998 plus 25 years, 2012, that's the Gen Z. So basically, I don't know how to keep that definition. If you're born between 1987 and plus 25 years after that, that's my generation, Gen Z. I'm going to just put that there. Basically, you're going to get into generation after this section. After, you know, I know that it's 1997. 1970 to 2012, you know, not all the way around, because 1970 is Gen Z, but I had 25 years for before, because I'm 25, 1975, so this is the one I keep for now, because, you know, the first one was 2 million, it's not like we're gonna be the next decision, you know, because, you know, 2012 is like the end of Gen Z anyway, so, you know, there's a new generation, Alpha, started in 2013, but, you know, just keep everyone from 2012 to 1987. Just so we can have a diversity, you know, and no one else complains. That was our so today's video is onion system. Let me be frank, onion. I made this video a long time ago, you know, I didn't want to rush it. So let's do it properly. Where are you going now with this system? Are you, how much? No. So I've got like a page and I'm just looking through them, but I can't find all of them because it's just like I haven't lost them. It's just like kind of stuck in my head. Because the meaning of the thing is not really expanded into that. So basically, how much you're yes. So onion systems. What is an onion system? Basically, onion has like many layers to it. They grow more and more layers, it hardens, the more you get to the core of the onion, like, you know, we don't have like a kind of like very good, like, you know, when you peel an onion layer, there's never any layers of onions, skins, so basically, the core of onions is why you do something. It's called the onion relationship. So you got the wheel relationship moving forward. Now we got the wheel using the recover yourself. Now you got the discover yourself, you know, because my other one is called spirit anchor. Don't get anchor is spirit, you know, why am I doing what I'm doing? You know, my goal is Nigeria, BFR, Constitution, IW, where you live and work, and what else? Spirit mastery, like, you know, instead of masking, instead of lying for just to get by, you lie for a purpose, you know, not just to get by, just to come around, you know, not to get by, so achieving an outcome. Not just to solve the problem that's there, everyone can do, but like to attain more of yourself, only for yourself, or for the group of people you're getting. And the one I'm talking about, get the pie initiative, you know, people 145 is in non-ending number, because you can calculate that. And now you got the onions. Basically, this pie has onion. So the onion is like pie to onion. The wheel spins, but the core of the onion is like a spin like a go infinitely. So the onion has the layers to it, so you can unpack layers of the system of why it's like oniony. Why it's so like the onion has the smell. Well, because the onion is like represents like a corn. Corn, and we don't understand it. Because people have if you Google like a root of the four, the rule of corn, what is it called? Root of the four. Is it root of the nine? Basically, you got like a root of the nine, which means like a root of the four. Everything has a corn version of it. So you can't, we human beings, we need the corn. We don't live it, but that's just taboo. So the taboo is like, we have all the corn in the world, but we don't, everyone's like, I'm doing corn, but corn is for, then say, okay, so basically, that means there's something called this is an album, like something called U34, which means corn 34. So basically, universe of corn. The root of the four means like if it's a fantasy, if it's real, if it exists in the real world, there's a corn of it somewhere on the internet. On the internet. That's true. Of you can go to the dark web and find any corn you want, but I already know you guys will there. So basically, this is the onion system. So why do we do that kind of corn? Why do we kind of experience? We human beings, we have consciousness of it, but we don't listen to that kind of corn. Or do we? I'm not sure anything. Let's see hypothetical. Basically, this is my thing is like now, I want you guys to do this for me. So basically, if someone turns 1 year old, 3 to 4, onion systems, GitHub.com is opening this onion. Scene 2? Scene 2, Namdi? Yes, no, this is scene 1. No, this is 10. This is in 2 here, bam. So this is onion. Basically, this is like a OpenSS network. But it's like a tall onion. But the tall onion routing system is for the edge gating. So basically, got this 4-thread polyglot system for onion indexing. It's about authentic growth. But it spans over all onion services in the real world. It's like a Muko MMUK onion. So basically, the goal of this is onion router. You see like this onion router, you can route through services like authentically. As much as what you're really thinking. So we route not for speed but for coherence. We transmit basically the onion system is like you pure the onion to understand intent, statement, expression, intent. Especially taboos and interpretation of taboos, why things are taboo. Things like that. Phenomenological legend. To see. Because it's about understanding people's actions. When they kill someone. But when they are criminals. It's about gathering this like a data. So basically, got like a textbooks entry. My one. Basically, this is my onion here, but it's not really framed like that. You go to repositories. Repositories. You go to textbooks entries. Textbook entries. Textbooks. This one here is my onion. This one's like a civil class initiative. Like I'm trying to unplug my oral self for why people are doing like this. But it's like my own evidence, everything. Civil collapse of everything here. Technically develop assembly. This is my strategy board. I look at third council like wow for you. I just did smart. But this is my Hollywood review. All the nonsense they say to me. Decision letter. For example, basically I can't render this here because it's like it's not as limited. It's just that it's not allowing me. But it's like my butterflies on the battlefield. This is my silver color, my semester. Everything. It's like my manifesto, silver color. So this is my personal development framework. So basically, it's for authentic personal development. And this is my textbook entry. It's like this is like a woman I want to see. This is my public. This is me. I don't really care about showing myself. I am not scared of anyone. Okay. So 3 or 4. If you start at age 3 or 4, you are allowed onion services up to age 7 or 8. Automatically. You don't want you to tell me nonsense about it. It's my business I'm running. So basically, when you're 3 or 4, you play FIFA. But FIFA cannot preserve you. So I think if you want to make it 12 or 13, because you're children, you are. Okay, actually, let's make it 12 or 13. Actually, so basically, I'll policy now. 12 or 13, 3 or 4. I'm thinking of the real time because what I want is basically 7 or 8 games are Skylanders. You can get both Skylanders. You can play the whole Skylanders game. But 12 or 13 is what basically you can stop at 12. 12 because you're not at 13 yet. Because you can go like if I'm 3 or 4 years old and I say I want to play Skylanders, I should just get Skylanders and play it. But if I'm with a parental guidance, because the person has to watch me. Sometimes have to observe my state to see what I'm processing information accordingly to. to make sure that I'm placing like like a human being. I'm not being like it's like a puppet anti-puppetry control. Because if an adult or someone's watching me do something, I do it properly. It's just human nature. Because I'm being observed and I know I'm being observed. So that's the problem. If I don't know I'm being observed and I'm being observed, I get a problem. So it's about guiding my consciousness, my way, my growth. So like so basically, I really encourage you guys to play with your children on the Muko onion systems. For me, 3 or 4 or 7. So 3, 4, 7 years you can play 7 years game. 7 years you can play 8, 12, 7, 8, 12, 13, 15 years games. Because there's 3 to go. This is the maximum you can play. 3 layers, beginning, middle, and end. But you have to go up. Based on Peggy guidance. So basically, I want to enforce this. Basically you gotta have a game room and everything. But this is the onion system in action. So basically, onion is like a ensures that we are doing things according to how we're meant to do it, based on a watershed. Basically, got the 9 o'clock watershed, which is like you see holics everything, but you can bypass that online. It doesn't make any sense. You can go online and get the same thing, but you don't bypass it. It's like the onion is not there. So the onion services are meant to be tailored to all the societies. Polyglot. That is polyglot. Basically, if I go to watch something I'm not going to watch, EastEnders, 8 p.m. I can stay over past 8 p.m. I'm a child, just I don't have to even sleep anything. 8 p.m. I can just turn on the TV, and just start watching EastEnders, and then watch for 30 minutes, and then go to sleep. And then my mom wouldn't know it. You see, you know what I'm saying? My mom would not know I saw watch EastEnders. That's a big problem for me in my constitution. You guys are watching too much corn anyway, children like you. So the thing about this for me is like it means like I'm very smart. I know I'm very smart because my generation behind don't really care. So I become smarter than them because they are not actually watching my state. Because naturally I become smarter than my mom. I can get anything I want from the internet because I explore. So it's like guided exploration, but curated and curated. Like your mom wants you to do it. Your mom encourages you to do it. Guys, Gen Z moms, guys, you guys should understand your children. They're very smart. But naturally, it's not because they're very smart, it's because they have the infrastructure around them and it's very loose. Like we as a child, for me, I saw EastEnders, I saw a lot of things on the internet. And that EastEnders wasn't the only thing I saw. I saw a lot of Merlin. Merlin was a movie, it was even past like 11, 12 o'clock. What I saw like National Lottery. What's National Lottery? Then I saw the TV shut down on me. Because I tried to do some gambling with my phone, with my remote, on that Wednesday night. But the watersheds are not working. They're stupid. Government's not really caring about it. Okay, so basically, 3 or 4. How was I? I was 9 years old. Yes, basically I was 9 years old. And I was watching EastEnders. I was watching Merlin. But she turned on the TV. But funny enough, my mom was screaming against me. Basically, my brother was watching EastEnders at home, and she didn't care. It's very annoying of that. All those behaviors, all the communication can be annoying. But you start to get agitated from it, and you start leaving, being left out of the family because you're not following what's happening in the shows. You're not even interacting with the shows anymore. So on your systems, 3 to 4, 7 to 8, 12 to 13, 15 to 16, 17 to 18. But you got the 18 to 26, so 19 to 20. 20 plus 3 or 4. 20 plus 24 to 26, 25 to plus 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. But usually you just have to count up the increments that the Peggy system counts up to the maximum number. I think it's 30 because 18 plus 18 is 36. 36 years. You gotta get the mature n plus 36 years. By 30 years, this year yours go. Oh guys, you should be able to do everything yourself. 36 years old. Look. Anybody that's 36 don't have a house. I swear to God, I don't think you should be actually be in the constitution. But you got 25 years to do it. So why did you do it? It don't bother me. Credits. Basically, you see, one more thing. Basically, you have to have equity in the system. Equity, like full equality. Because if I'm 4 years old, I want to buy a like 7-year-old game. I want to buy Skylanders. I should just buy Skylanders who I already have. I don't have to pay any money. I'm interested in Skylanders. But if I want to get that 7 or 8 years game, but if I want to go to 12 or 13, 12 or 13, that's the game I get 12 or 13. So I have to get more support, because I'm not even meant to be at that level, But people, if they do it right, the openness after school will be go up when you get the game 12 or 13. So basically, I want people to have 12 or 13. Yes. Whether they're 3 or 4, games, doesn't mean anything. What games like Harry Potter is 12 or 13. But Deadly Hello, like what's that game? Fast and Furious, like the magic one, which have a lot of magic and killing people, but it's like a fake magic. It's like a magic because it's not real fictional. You got like what's his name? all these games that you see teenagers have and love, but no Call of Duty, funny enough. So I want people to go down the rating system, go up the rating system, but go up coherently. I want to play a game. I message my friend. I don't get hallucination. I sleep well. I eat well. And then then I say, oh yes, my heart rate is well. I'm not scared of anything in the real world. I know it's a game. I know I can navigate the real world without stabbing someone. Or for GTA 6 or GTA 7, GTA 6 or GTA 5. That was kind of a bad one. It was terrible. So the Skylanders thing, the damages, Skylanders, FIFA. Basically, if I'm playing FIFA, I'm 3 or 4. I should be automatically getting a 7 or 8. This is a problem. Then I just stick with the FIFA. What I just like FIFA. I just keep with FIFA. But everyone should just know the rights to the gaming in micro studios. Okay. So that's what I'm saying to you guys. Onion systems are that. One more thing. Parking. Wheel. So basically, the wheel initiative is the wheel keeps moving. You keep moving. Oh, this is basically if I say 15 or 16, it doesn't mean anything to you guys. Because if you're 3 years old, I want you guys to have play 18 years old game. I don't really care. Guys are both word there. But the mature rating is like kind of thing. So I don't think you guys to because it's just I don't even want you guys to take money to buy a game. I just want the ecosystem to sort out. Because the credit system offers real money because you're gonna work there in your gaming city. You're gonna play games, but it's not just about the gaming. It's about the authentic relationship you have with the people around you. Are you speaking to this lady for money? Are you trying to harass this person, human rights, because she's an avatar and she's she's doing her own business. I like what she's doing. Are you being authentic? Do you have a shared interest to be around that person? I want you guys to understand that. For me, I don't speak to a lady really online. Basically, we were consequently, guys, don't ever look at someone like that. You look at the avatar everything, but but please don't harass anyone online. No harassment. It's kind of sickening nowadays. It's too much. It's too much. You guys are grown men now. People that don't know me when I pay the ticket. Design, if else, up down. So you have to go up the ladder. You're able to have equity. No matter this consensus is very important. So for every level 3 or 4, you get consensus to 8, 7 or 8. But the consensus 7 or 8 can be withdrawn. 7 or 8 to 12 to. So you get to show consensus. Basically, you can start like a petition for that game. Like I want to play this calendars if I'm 3 or 4. Like I want to play Mario Kart, which is 7-year-old game. And then I said I don't have Mario Kart. Whatever the new game is, I don't have. We can start petition. We can get people that want to play Mario Kart for that game, and if that game agrees, then we get the game for free. But we don't. Guys, if you mess this up, and you don't get that game for free, it's gonna affect how the world sees you in your fandom. Because this is a simple thing, guys. You work together, you create something together, you work together, you have a shared mutual agreement, you get the game. You get the game you want to get. You play Skylanders. You play any battle royale mode in Skylanders. You get the game, get the membership, get the royalty, the commission. But you don't go back. You have to go. You don't want me to take away Skylanders. Once when I put it on one week, you don't even take away the Last of Us. Guys, this is a gaming system. It should be gaming system should be free, fun, enjoyable, and competitive. When authentic, express yourself authentically. Like an avatar, Muko, the spirit of evil that cleanses us all, I'm thinking of this for the real world, basically. So, if you want to date for someone in the real world, I want you guys to be able to do it too, but I don't trust you guys, because, if I'm 7 or 8, and I have hormones and everything, I should be, able to interact authentically, but if I turn to a teenager, 13 years old, I should be automatically able to date on the system, that's what I'm saying to you, because dating is a teenager, 12 to 13 is start dating, trust me. But I should have my avatar in the real world, like an ID system that connects people in the real world, so you can meet up in the real world place and play like Pokemon Go, guys, or play what's that game, Dragon game, guys, or Nintendo services, guys, that's what you guys should have, I want you guys to meet your own peers, I'm not like some grown ass man that wants to fuck your ass, like a Roblox, mess up your biology, I don't want that for you guys. Everyone. I want you guys to authentic relationship, only authentic relationship. You're sure of this person. You know this person. You see this picture online. It's not like a bureaucrat. If anything happens, you guys can phone me directly. That's a policy now. Can phone me directly. I'm not joking with anyone here. I'm trying to build my utopia. basically, how much in your bank account? Basically, file losses on the system online because the losses are equity based principle. This is something that's not solved. You can solve, you can see something. But that's put your credit in. So you guys, you put your credit, you get money out. But it's like human rights, like gaming rights. But like basically, you got a gaming rights, avatar rights. Your avatar is there. No swastika nonsense, guys. I'm not. It's a policy now. Look. November observer reform. No. This one we should say. So wheel you take the wheel to discover yourself. You then take a wheel, the original rational, radical rational frame to invest in yourself. And then build what you get better. System get better and better. We transcend the system of oppression and depression. We end the cycle of oppression, the system, and then I build my utopia, my gaming utopia. And basically at 15, 16 years old, that's basically the UK law is changing. They're trying to make adulthood 16 years old, but America's fucking messing themselves up with the law of corn and the law of killing. So they're trying to make it 21 years to become an adult, to have a license to a gun, to have a license to a car, a license to a house. The bare minimum. That's what I'm saying, guys. Yeah, guys. Look, if you guys want me this really work, I want you guys to understand this onion system, properly. Try to look at yourself as a human being and think about your avatar, who you are right now. Because your children will never be like that. You and your children will be at least you'll be 100% different. When this all comes out. But how would you interact with your child? For me, basically you got the corn sets in the world, but they're very secretive. It's too secretive. Um, no, sorry. So we don't have a corn set anything. We have you don't have a room or like a place like a studio. We have like a we have a corn studio. So you have like a big open space you can perform. I want you guys to have that as you go older and older. Union services are there forever. Bi-directional, you can be in the park, can be, but basically you're gonna have like the compound thing. You're gonna have a plaza. You're gonna have like a compound of type A that is like a corn compound, But the compound is like your house. It's like because it's not a house per se. It's a compound. So you can have a compound because you get one master bedroom and two toilets and two toilets. Two kitchens. Okay, let's say one big toilet. Basically, we just have one big master bedroom. And if you have a problem, you guys can separate the beds. Like, I don't really care. But one big master bedroom and one big toilet restroom. But it has to be like very good for human beings, and one and a let's say two standard room, just for like a okay, let's say three rooms, because I want you guys to have a boy and a girl, two like a for anything you have, like you can have a child two rooms separately. For man, you can have an extra room for a guest like me, so you can come and inspect your nonsense. You guys that can write videos there. And basically all the various policies there. Things they should have there minimum are free water shelter by minimum. But on top of that, for your working and breathing, you should have like a camera should be there. I don't care whether you can, but when I inspect that corn by law, which is the law, I should be see this nonsense. And should be nothing there that want to kick you out of the constitution automatically. I think I have to get EA to something to do with that, but I have to figure out what to do. But I don't want to be watching a corner. I don't. I'm tired of it. Basically you guys you have to have the property, but you cannot have underground basements. Anything. You can have like some kind of a way to show something, but it is corn studio. It's like it's a corn set, so the corn sets are really there. But it's a studio, so you're gonna live there in that compound and work there because your studio is but your studio is making corn content. Because you have guests, can have guests everything, but you have to have like a 2 by 2 acre concept. Basically, the width of the height of the acres, it's homogeneous. So you can have like a life there, and everything there in the concept. So you can have like a two type of concept. Basically, you have one at basically you have like a mini concept. The mini one is called 2 square acre concept. 2 squared is what 4. 4 square acre. 4 acre squared. So 2 times 2 is 4. That's 4 acre squared an area. And then you got the standard 3 acre squared. 3 times 3 is 9. Now that is one big corn compound. You know, it's a mini complex. So like in a small complex. So basically, you're gonna have that 2 or 3. That's 9 acres square. Guys, please don't mess up there. You know. So the thing about this thing, for me, artistic, I want to be authentic illustration of the thing. Basically, I have like a trap doors everything, but they have to be open. They have to be inspectable. I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you guys. You guys are very crazy. Basically, anything that's like interpretable has to go through the taboo framework. I can interpret something happening, but not see that thing happening in real time because I'm confused what's happening there. Guys, yeah, I'm not joking. But I want to say to you guys the plaza system. Basically, you got like the 3 corn and you get like 4. And you got a mini plaza. The 3 times 2 is 9. 4 you get 16 acres squared. That's a plaza, a small plaza, or just a standard plaza. And then you got the big plaza, which is 5 squared, 225, 5 times 5, 4. So you got 3, 2, 3. That's a compound, and you got the plaza, which is 4 squared. 4 squared is 16. 16, and then that's 16 acres squared. In the area, and then you got 5. 5 squared is 25, and that's 25 acres squared for that mini plaza. Guys, guys are meant to work there, live, work there. Authentic, what's the park, what's the beach resort, gets meant to ensure that you can express anything you want sexually, I don't really care who you go to, I don't really care how you live there, as long as I don't get a problem, as long as, you guys know hustling all about for the items, like the beach, you have a drone delivery system that comes from the sky, you don't even want anybody there, that don't, belong there, because, the thing about this is basically, you're gonna have a compound there, but people must come in and out, just to see it, just to see what you guys are doing there, what is authentic, I don't want the regulation team, like the bailiffs taking your stuff, your own stuff and your house, everything, guys, that's what I mean, you just have to live life, I don't really want you guys to be stuck like me, but I'm polygamous, I want 2 wives, so that would mean 2 bedrooms, 1 big master bedroom, authentic relationship, authentic infrastructure, represents your soul. Basically, if I want to my bed upright, I can put it up straight, upright because I want to sleep upright. I wake up close to my upright wife because she stands like with a stiletto, and I prefer that for her because she's like a. But it's like about authentic infrastructure. Things that just you get up, you go work. You get up, you work. You don't even like have to think about the working because it's just grind into your brain. It's gonna be constitutional pets too. Animals there are very important. Guys, don't even throw me, especially in Cornwall. Animals are there. It has to be there for you guys. Where did I write it down? I think I have to start doing this wrongly. So where did I write it down? I wrote it down somewhere here. So the corn 27. I got 3 more minutes. Okay. So basically the infrastructure has to have the animals there. Because you guys are very funny. So you gotta have like a cat or a dog, a cat and a dog. Basically these are called kennels. You can have a kennel, but the area of the kennel is just a human being going in a kennel. But human can be in a kennel too. So basically, I can be with my dog in a kennel if I want to have a kennel, because the kennel is approved for the dog and me. So we can share. It's a hybrid space for me and my dog getting to sleep. Basically, I can have a kennel. I swear to God, I have a dog. I have a kennel too. And my house is my kennel for my dog, but it's not my dog. So basically, I can have something for my dog, and I can have a home for my dog. But my home is my house for my dog. Which I'm saying to you is the same thing. 29 minutes. Is it done? 27. Let me stop this. Let me just save it. File save as export audio. WAV kennel onion 1. Basically this will not interpret onion 1 onion 1 video. November the 17th of 2025. Export and then we'll go there. This will stop now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's stop this and then we'll start this again. From Otter AI. Oh no. Let me go here. Okay, guys. This is not recording. It's not stopped anything. Let me just export it again. Onion 2, onion router 2. Corn. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. New. Okay, this is not auto ear recording, so this is my other one recording. Let me see what auto can record it. No. Okay, let me not use auto. basically, guys, I can see myself now. So basically, the mission of this is like authentic housing, because you're gonna have courts in a kennel, or your house, your dog, but to go freely up and down their house, to business too, basically, I'm thinking of this. Basically, gonna have like a fish system, like a system of fishes, because if you guys don't have fish there, it's gonna be weird. Basically, you can have like a pond in the system, but that's for the fishes, and they can have like their own kennel where they can interact with you, or the fishes are the animal friendly people. I love animals, but the kennels are the like where they can breathe with you, live with you, and work with you. But guys, nothing to the animals, guys, not no. I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you guys. But like I can have a dog everything, and cat everything, or something like that. But I can take care of it. But I don't want to take care of the cat or anything when I'm in the middle of corn. Which is like because I don't want to feed a cat. You know. So that's why the corn is very important. The system is very important. So I'm thinking of this like this. So you're gonna have like a house for the house for the animals, but the animal has a home. So basically, you're gonna have the home in the house, but they're able to navigate the thing wherever the house is, because they need to find their own food, wherever it is, So you can have like a little biome in there, so the cats can get the fish, and the fish you can put more fish anytime, you can put in more fish into the pond. The pond will come into your garden, and the pond will sustain the fishes growth, and the cat will catch the fishes, and if there's a mice even. Guys, I don't do mice, I don't trust you guys. But if you have two food for your cat or your dog, because the cat can be carried, but guys, I want sure that the animal is dead and the thing is not running away. Because I want cats and mice to take care of natural food. You don't feed them. Something that they can use. This is one because they're animals too. These conditional animals, basically, they're meant to be there, living there. Because all this biological stability. Basically, if it's a cat or dog in the world, the vermin, the rats, and the things disappear. You don't see them because they're the natural predators in the wild anyway. Like possums. Because that's what I'm saying. Because they're just like we just change their genomic. Because we just like do something to them, not genetically or breed them. And there should be no breeding of animals. Because guys, don't breed animals in my constitution. That's a policy now. You come to me to breed animals or breed with you. Basically, the thing I'm saying is like the fish and the diversity of the fish has to be like a kai or some kind of a biome for the fish. But the biome for the fish should be 100%, like 90%, 10%, 15% of the fishes will get eaten. Based on the cats and the dogs and the animals that breed in the constitution, because they need to live there, because if you're sustaining yourself there with money and stuff, you should have to be able to sustain the animals, and that's the policy now. So basically, the animals are there to sustain you. So if you feel like you don't talk to a human being, you go to speak to your dog or your cat. That's what I want to do, guys. And both of you guys, human beings, and this is what I'm saying to you guys. It's a policy now. So the cats, dogs, and the raccoon, anything you talk to, anything you want to sustain, you can interact with, you can feel like you can connect to. Whether it's fishes, it's not my problem. You can refeed mine, it's not my problem. But you have to ensure there's enough food for them. Basically, I'm thinking of the house. You can see it's like a room. I can put like a fish here, fish thing here. I can pump it up with oxygen, whatever. But the fish go up, and live their life, like up the stream, because they want to jump over the thing, and they should be able to do that too, because it's fish life, not your life. You tell the fish to that give them sprinkles on, people that don't feed the fishes, or that have an issue with the thing sustaining themselves, not the animal around them. Which is why they have to do that, because I can use that plaza to research other things, not your sexual life, And if I come to that plaza, see that anything or that compound, you have to see that the fish are not fed anything, or something's not happening correctly, and the system's set up everything. I think it's pushing the system, guys. What I'll do, you guys will be out of the constitution, and I'll take that thing. You guys will be banned from that place forever. No, for 24 years, for 25 extra years. For this year, because we're trying something new with human beings. I'm trying to understand what people are thinking in a robot. Like for me, I understand. I can see it. I can like it's like a bunker. Basically, like me, why I'm saying taboo everything. Like basically, if I'm in a bunker, and someone die in a bunker, it's because the bunker's not stable. The bunker basically is not sustaining them. But people die a lot in the bunkers, like sheltered bunkers. Things that are meant to stop bomb blasts, and they can't even stop a human being killing people in the bunker. Those things must stop, guys. Because the bomb blast is the problem. It's not even the problem. It's the human who set the bomb, but the bomb is the human who wants to kill the people. So why is the human coming with people who want to stop a bomb? It's not how humans work. It's not humans design human protection works. It's not basically I'm quoting human protection. So this kind of thing I want to stop. If you're caring for yourself or your girlfriend, you're becoming like a radical. like trying to do something to you, I want the system, not even to be against you directly, the cat will tell the dog, the cat will dog to tell the mice, and then we'll find out what you're doing with, because no monopoly the sexual thing, you can pay for it, you can just do. I want to see everything there, I don't want to see everything there. I'm tired of it, but I have to see it because I run a constitution. I have to put it in the system. So I want to basically you got so you got a kennel, which like a human kennel, for a dog, and you got the human, the dog's house, which is just for the dog's space, breeding space, living working space, and you got the dogs. Basically, you need to see the dogs and the cats every day, in their house, in their kennel, if they don't talk to you, guys, if they don't talk to you or anything, if they run away from that view, then guys, and come to me, guys, or someone else out the radius, I will know. I will know because animals are smart too, and that's why I have that kind of infrastructure there. It's just it's not to protect you, it's to protect me. Because the dog's scared of you. And if you kill that dog and I don't see that dog, and that dog has a collar, and I come and check that dog, guys, you shouldn't be in it, guys. I don't want you guys to have too much power there anyway with this kind of thing I'm doing. It kind of, I can say I'm polygamous and do a lot of things, one master bedroom, one big bedroom, one plaza, a corn, LGBTQ, big corn, small corn, lesbian, gay, bisexual. I'm gay. I'm bisexual. But basically, I have a light feminine side and a strong masculine side, but they do work together. But I'm not a woman, so I have a reflection of biodiversity sexuality because I'm polygamous. My dad has four wives, but five wives, including my mother. But she married one. He's polygamous. He's mildly polygamous. He's a king in Nigeria, so I took after him, I guess. And basically, when you have a child there in that plaza, you can take the animals and that plaza, and the house in that plaza, that 2-bedroom house, guys can have that plaza. That's your children's home, guys. Guys, I will never take that away from you. Guys, that's your own. That's where you build your own. And if that child wants to keep that and get his own house, you can leave your house and get his own house. The fish you're fed, all the things you're fed, because I want you to know where you're eating the animals to know what's going on. You can start even reading animals' minds that way. But when a dog doesn't listen or bites his own leg, in a perfectly biome that's designed for it, I'll be questioning what's happening there. I'm trying to. I'm sure that you guys never get something nice like that again. It's too good for you. The money is too much good for you. So people. Baby on the floor. Basically, everything's a mixture on the floor. Unless basically maybe 2 levels, height and life and work. But breath and work, breath life, work life. But I want to ensure they get that using it adequately. So if you go to the top floor and there's a fishes everything, you clean that mess up, it's supposed to be sustainable, biological, sustainable, easy to clean, easy to manage, so you can get on with your day, and just get on with the skin in your life. I'm building a YouTube vision for this kind of system, and I don't want anybody angry at me, and I should be seeing these stupid nonsense there. Basically, the fishes go to the toilet, and I can see the toilet, see the dirty toilets, me the toilets, and I can see them because I look after the fishes, but they come to what? To use the toilet, the fish's toilet. So that's the thing I'm going. Your toilet is the fish's toilet too. Your cat's toilet is my cat's toilet. Unless there's the 2 toilets, they can't want to go on the toilet. But the kennel is your shared input. That's just your house. But now the kennel don't have a room, but it has like a house tour. So basically, it's they're meant to be interacting, with themselves, not even you, etc. etc. What else? Animals are meant to be symbiotic with you. You're meant to be communicating with them, playing with them, and then getting bored of them and doing your own thing. Because once you work with a human, you're supposed to be with a human. But the foundation is the animal. To care for the animal, like you care for your child. And if you care for your child enough, you have a child of your own, etc. etc. So that's the idea behind the whole onion system. It's literally peeling the layers of your identity. What we call it, remove the mask of your remove the masking, and start masquerading, and preserving itself, preserving your authentic persona to that to navigate a scenario, in real time, and make sure your change better. You don't depend on anyone else. That's what I'm saying. So the 2-bedroom, one master bedroom, it's meant to unite everyone. basically, there's no basically. I'm thinking of like some kind of a canopy system. Basically, I sit outside. I want to watch telly. I go to the canopy. I go to my kennel where I see But I want to watch the sky, the starlight. Then I put like something like a low glass over me. I lie on my back and I then sleep there. I can sleep there. But then I can turn off the light and it'll be so quiet because I'm in a compound and basically the compounds are fenced. They're security by design. So basically, there's all the fences there. But the fences are not to stop people getting them because it's the security by design. Basically, the security of the design is the infrastructure itself, the architecture. Because the architect of the housing is not the house itself. And that's why you have the plaza system there. So that's where everything's a compound as a policy, not even a house. So if someone can come into your house and stop your and kill your unborn child, but basically it is like a security measure, which is a security measure. But if the design of the system isn't economically inclusive for them, inviting to them, they will never be getting it because it's just mitigating whatever the stress was. That's what you get to have. Whether it is a dog, guard dog, everything. Um, but the dogs. I look at dogs, everything. You must know that it's really for you as well, because these are animal things that they can alert you before you go doze off, and die in your sleep or something. Because I'm thinking of like having some kind of a mode system, some kind of alert system that's not AI bound. Because you have the AI and go to animal, but you don't have to feed the animal everything. You have to feed the animal, yes, because you get to learn about animals now. But you have to like ensure that the animal is equitable, ensure that you're interested in it because they live there naturally that's their house, that's their crib. You should go to their crib, not the other way around. Oh, 40 minutes has passed. Okay, let me record. Stopped. Let me stop this now. Stop, guys, stop this recording. RTI, stop this. Basically stop. And now go here. I am a Gen Z. I'm a Gen Z. Oh yes, basically one more thing. The zygote principle. Basically, the zygote is like the sperm and egg when they're fused, called a zygote in an embryo system. Which could basically an embryo is a vacuum. An embryo is a vacuum. That means like there's nothing there, and everything just the thing that cycles in the womb, the blood, everything. So the zygote is just when the sperm and the egg meet, and then that becomes a zygote like the baby. But the thing about zygote processes is that there's some kind of isotope relation between a woman side woman having a egg in a woman and an egg in a whale, but they don't because they're both mammals. They're both mammals. So I'm gonna say to you guys, basically, if you have like a sperm, like a uh corn element, corn thing, corn man thing, corn that's a man without womb, which is called a woman, the opposite of a womb man. That zygote is can do it with a whale womb, but because it's animals. But honestly, why I'm saying this is because the zygote is like the kind of fusion, and I don't want you guys to be doing something that you do, like that fusion thing, or like so I want to show that you guys are doing things accordingly to what already set out in this place. Potentially, basically, for everything that's in the internet, like if you want to have some kind of date with some kind of a persona, you want to date, some kind of Justin Bieber or something, you don't create it. You create that. You create something authentic you can relate to, not like Justin Bieber. You don't create Justin Bieber. You don't have a party. You don't create Justin Bieber. You create your version of Justin Bieber. But that your version must be authentic to you, as based on open sense from Roger, how you assume that fantasy to be in reality. So I'm saying to you, the Zygo model is like a topological resolution. It can be for woman over a medium, which is how the eggs of the system of ovulation works in the womb. But it's like a train. The train is like basically I can use a sexual innuendo or like some kind of violence. I can insinuate something. When you do basically I can say the train is very fast and slow. But guys, it's about intimacy. Intimacy, guys. Intimacy. I can say choo-choo train. When I give a child food, so basically, I'm trying to stop something called the bird and the bees. But like that, basically that one's too rigid. It doesn't mean anything. The bird, the bees pulling the flower, but that's too old. That's like so you get like a choo-choo train. I can say the train, the train, basically, I'm trying to teach my child about like this sexual thing. The train stopped here and there, and got off there. Something that's more relatable to me. So I can observe that state of thing, how I got that child. Oh, and then tell, oh yeah, so that makes sense to me now. Now, how do I solve this problem? How do I navigate to the train? I think about the train. I don't think about the corn. I think about what my mom told me. My dad told me my train. So that's what I'm trying to do, like that. It's like a taboo interpreter. It's like, the taboo interpreter. Let me try to find that repository again. Oh, 45 minutes. It's not an hour yet. Okay, basically. The taboo. I don't think it's oh, sorry, that's wrong one. Corn. Sorry, can addressing. Basically, this is like there's something called addressing taboo that is corn, but I cannot find it. Something that's corn. Basically it's like a yes, it's called basically called rediscover you. Rediscover you is one initiative. Basically, this is like the this is just initiative. But it's like a building a persona. Yep, healing corn. But this is like this is for the adults one. So this is like reviewing the mass, producing stuff. The mission basically it's not radical change. It's more of a removing the mask, the rediscovering yourself, and being authentic in relationship of corn, like things that you think about but you don't say to the real world because you don't want to say anyone to judge you or hurt you, or it's about expressing yourself, and but everything must be logged, everything. So as a policy, you have things for you to guys to understand. You have to have a journal, like a log, a physical log you can type in, like you call a journal, and that journal is a diary, but you act on that journal. So basically, you can have that journal personalized, but when the whole street is done, you have to hand in that diary. We don't see everyone's writing down nonsense. Basically, everything you write in that diary is your transcript, everything that went on. Now, well, if you're really happy with it, but you can keep a copy of the diary. If you as you want, you can have basically the policy. You can have that actually a copy of that. You can increase the data, everything. But everything that happens in the corn world, I don't really understand it. But I want you guys to authentically express it in your corn diary, your corn diaries. So basically, you have a diary entry. Every day you can write about your adventure. So you can have like a taboo adventure. Oh, this didn't make sense to me. But you don't have to share a diary with anyone. You don't have to share one word. You don't even talk about that diary. You just say, I have that diary. It's my diary. It's my personal items. It's my personal right to my diary. Leave me alone. But if anybody asks you, guys, I'll keep pestering you with it. Guys, you have the right to leave it. Leave, and try to sue them. You can sue them online too. I don't really give a shit. Those are start speaking people from their bank account into your bank account. It's about stopping this coercion, harassment that happens in corn. Especially with the corn studio, you can't, guys, These are people too. These are people with emotions. Like people can do something. People that are human beings. So for everything that's in corn, there's a root of the fall for it. There's a root universal about. But as I'm saying, some about showing that the system promotes healing corn, not the other way. Rise, spirits of my time is now. Our time is now. Where am I? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm being authentic. Yeah, it's about discovering yourself, being authentic, and being who you really are, inside and out. Outside and no, inside and out. So inside to out. Better out than in. Let it out than in, and keep it in and hold like a grudge. But the thing about things, this is just the first year. Basically, I can take all my notes with all my diaries and then create a corn of it. But I have to like do it like authentically in my polygamy, everything, like a fantasy, like document what I want in my fantasy, guys, and my bank account. That's what I want you guys to have. Document it, write it down, perform it, and get over with. And then move on with your life, and then you have a child. I want people to have authentic relationships. At the bare minimum, talk to someone authentic relationship. And nothing like a me, because I'm very smart. I don't really need a relationship. I need something like something that's authentic to me, can relate to. But that's two women, because I'm like a full-time relationship. So okay, guys, take care. I'm gonna upload this video now. Have a lovely day. Go to my repository, GitHub.com/obnexus. Take care. I'm gonna upload this to TikTok too. Yep.